Hey, happy Monday morning, you guys. ShartimusPrime here, doing another reveal recap video based off of the reveal that we saw today from the Hasbro Marvel team over on the Hasbro Pulse YouTube channel. We're going to talk about that Hulkbuster in just a minute, but first, if you're trying to get your Marvel Legends, you can do so at
Big! Get your big badass toys at BigBadToyStore.com. Click the link in the description below.
So, of course, you can see Ryan, Dwight, and Dan over here. Ryan looking very excited to talk about the Hulkbuster. Dwight looking very scared that Dan may touch him or say something weird. And Dan, obviously, thinking about feet, right? Is that what's happening right over here? And then you can see right over here, you know, Dan saying like, hey, Dwight, are you going to show us some feet? And Dwight's like, no, I'm going to show you what's down my pants. And then Ryan's like, whoa, this is getting really, really weird. And then Dwight pulls this out of his pants. Yeah, we got the Hulkbuster right over here. And I got to say, this thing looks sick, man. They held it up next to the Model 20 Iron Man, which I did order. I will be getting it probably in a week or so. I was able to snag an early set of that wave, and I can't wait to get my hands on this figure again, and because I just absolutely loved it. But we're talking about Hulkbuster today, and I think this Hulkbuster looks awesome. There's all kinds of detail in here that I think does look great, and Dan points it out in the video that there's all kinds of little details with the figure, and I could see them from over here. You know, we're gonna get a closer look, but yeah, you could remove the helmet, and then again, lots of details in there, and you could give him a Tony Stark head that has some like a chin strap component to it, and I think that's very cool. They talked about how action figure reviewers will try to do head swaps, and they consciously made it so that it could look like somebody was actually inside this suit of armor over here, which I thought was very cool. And looking at it from the side, holy crap, that shoulder pad and that forearm guard, and I just love how there's texturing under textures over here. I think that's what's getting me so excited. And hey, yeah, we did see some feet. Look at that. I knew it. Yep, Dwight showed us some feet. There we go. But for real, I really appreciate this detail over here. This is awesome. They just painted this out perfectly, and I think that's great that they did that. I wish it had toe joints, but at the same time, I'm very happy with this right over here. I also like all those gunmetal gray vents on the shins. I think that looks really good. The figure is going to come with interchangeable hands too, but you can see on that forearm guard as I zoom in on this, it has like a different color of gold over those lines. Those sculpted lines moving up the forearm has like extra gold over it, which I think is just a really cool thing. And then in the crotch pits, you know, and in the armpits, you get all these tubes and little piston pieces and stuff like that thrown in there. I think this looks magnificent. I can't wait to get my hands on it. And yeah, you can see it standing right over here. Nice photography right over here. I think it looks awesome. I really like that pose right here. Oh yeah, those things on the back did pop off during the demonstration, those tubes. But look at the back of the figure. We get some paint on the back of the figure. Now that lower torso does look a little bit marbly. I wish they could paint over that. I know that's going to frustrate me as soon as I get it in hand, because it frustrates me looking at it right now. So I wish they could do something about that marbling. It seems like it's a constant struggle to get that change to happen. They've done it before, you know, like the 80 Years Iron Man. That gold is just perfect, but not all of them they could paint over like that, I guess, which is frustrating. You can see we have the new Neo Classic Iron Man that's coming out soon. It's going to be available in July at BBTS. But yeah, I think the height difference looks pretty cool. I'm curious to see how he looks next to a Hulk, though. But yeah, there's Ryan, all happy that things didn't get weirder than he thought it was going to. And there's Dan all the way to the right, happy it got just as weird as it was. And then you can see the Hulkbuster again right over here. Just showing it off one more time because I think it looks awesome. And you got that nice runway walk right over there with the Hulkbuster. I like that he actually comes with a waist cut, so I think that's very cool. And then the feet have some gunmetal gray painted on them too. I like the contrast throughout on this piece. It looks like it's just very well thought out. I'm really happy with this. And then you can see it's packed right over here, missing the front and back chest plate pieces so that they can get this all, you know, packed in here like this. they had to take it apart a little bit, which is fine because they have even more details underneath the chest plate, which I think is really cool. And they did a little demonstration over here. So you could see that by the arc reactor. They even painted the inside of it, which is really cool. I'm glad that they did that. I love it when you have little hidden details. That's a old school Toy Biz thing that they would do. You know, like here's a little hidden gem and we painted it because we really care about this stuff. And it makes me happy to see Hasbro doing that same kind of thing. Again, it comes with interchangeable arms, and then they bring up the specific artwork that they referenced for this piece, which I think is great that they do that. And it looks like they tried to make the red consistent with the Model 20, but it doesn't look like it actually is. The Model 20 does look like it is a little bit darker. But I think this looks awesome. I'm very much going to pick this up for sure. If you know, I said that about the Warbird, but I did not get a pre-order in for Warbird over here, the Target exclusive Warbird. Yeah, so that sucks. I hope figures don't continue to be really hard to get a hold of. You know, there's like this ebb and flow that we should expect, that if Hasbro does bad a couple years in a row, that they're going to reduce their quantities, and I'm scared that that's happening, that they're reducing their production quantities. Or I don't know what the hell happened with Target, but it seemed like very few people were able to get that Warbird figure. I hope they fix that somehow. Anyway, going back to the Hulkbuster, you can see pre-orders are going to be available May 22nd, 11 a.m. Pacific time, 1 p.m. Eastern time. Did I do the math right? I think I did, right? Yeah, 3 hours ahead. So set your clock to 10 a.m. just in case I'm wrong about it, right? 10, 11, 12. Yeah, it's 11 a.m. So, yeah, 1 p.m. Eastern time. And it's going to be available through Hasbro Pulse and the other mainline retailers. So this shouldn't be hard to get a hold of. But the question I have is, how much is this going to cost? How much are you guys going to charge us? I think I overestimated with the last time I tried to do this, which was great. I forgot what figure it was. Time's going by so fast. Been a hectic time, even though my reviews have been a little bit more sparse lately because I'm doing a lot of cleaning up stuff. But anyway, I'm hoping, oh God, like $40 would be great. If it was like a $40 figure, hopefully no more than $40. What do you guys think it's going to be? I'm hoping $40. I think $40 would be a nice solid price point. 40, no more than 50. I think we're back at that again. But let me know what you guys think. How much is it worth it to you? What would be the breaking point for you? I think no more than 50 is fine. 50 should be solid, right? It's probably going to be $50. Hopefully no more than $50. Of course, $30 would be even better. So don't get me wrong, but I want to know what you guys think. Dwight's reading my mind right now, and that means I have to go. So, all right, guys, thanks so much for watching. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Hopefully you enjoyed my my idiocy over here throughout this video, you know, with these screenshots, and I will catch you later. Peace. Hey, new ShartimusPrime videos. Hey, you should click one. Yeah, click on one of them. Or subscribe if you haven't. Your face.